Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to review the Puma Deviate Nitro 4. The Deviate series has always been a favorite among Indian runners, but first let's talk about what this series actually is. In simple terms, it's a super trainer, a running shoe which offers performance-centric components like a super foam of some sort and a plate intended for regular usage.
Super trainers are designed to be more durable than super shoes. Historically, the Deviate Nitro has always bridged the gap between daily trainers and top-end plated racers, like the Deviate Nitro Elite. And version 4 is a welcome refinement over V3. We have used Deviate 4 for over 100 kilometers so that we can talk about performance and its durability.
We have divided this review into 4 segments talking about the 3 core components of a running shoe: upper, midsole and outsole. We will rate them in a scale ranging from bad to excellent. In the final segment, we will talk about competition and value. Let's start with the stats. Myself Siddharth.
I am Anu and you're watching Jogger Journal. The stack height of Puma Deviate Nitro 4 is 38 in the heel, 30 in the forefoot with a drop of 8 mm. It weighs 250 grams in UK size 8 and comes at a retail price of 16,999. The upper of Deviate Nitro 4 is made of engineered mesh with power tape overlays. We were surprised by the quality and the comfort it provides. While Deviate 3 used a stretchable knit, P4 moves to an engineered mesh that feels incredibly premium. Both the forefoot and midfoot are reinforced and supported by power tape. Honestly, the comfort level is on par with top-tier max cushion daily trainers. The padding is generous despite the weight savings.
Our favorite improvement is the fit. One of the biggest complaints about Deviate 3 was it felt narrow and restrictive. Puma mentioned at the running event held in Texas that the 2026 lineup would fix all upper-related issues, and they have delivered. The Deviate 4 is now spacious and wide foot friendly with a roomy toe box, though it does run slightly long. We definitely prefer this democratic fit over V3. It's going to suit a lot more runners.
Upon close inspection, you might notice that there is texture added to the heel collar and insole for better lockdown, which is almost flawless. We must add that it's not the most breathable shoe in its class. The ventilation holes aren't that prominent. Puma has clearly prioritized durability and lockdown. Since this is a super trainer meant for both training and racing, the sturdier build makes sense. We would rate the upper as great.
The midsole features a dual foam setup. The mustard-colored top layer is 100% PBA, hence is very soft to the touch. The lower layer is a PBA blend, which is firmer. The initial step in softness is much more apparent here. To be clear, it's not mushy. It's a very balanced cushioning. Unlike V3, it doesn't feel harsh or firm at slower speeds. The Deviate 2 was cushioned and supportive for easy efforts with a hint of responsiveness. V3 was firm and lively, designed for speedier efforts. Deviate 4 is the best of both worlds. It's comfortable for easy long runs, but it also performs remarkably well once you drop below the 5 or 430 minutes per kilometer pace. Thanks to the dual foam setup, you never really sink into the midsole. The lower layer acts as a rim, which not only provides a bit of punch to the ride, but also can help with stability.
It offers a cushioned, stable bounce rather than an explosive, aggressive one. It's a definite upgrade over the V3 in terms of versatility. As per our testing, Deviate feels at home when running at easy, steady up to threshold paces. It can handle race efforts thanks to the carbon composite plate, but it doesn't provide big booming bounce like most super shoes. It is also not the lightest in the segment, but Puma has claimed that the Deviate 4 has shed about 15 grams in reference size UK 8. In our UK 9, it weighed in at 264 grams, a 19-gram reduction compared to its predecessor. Losing weight is always a plus, but it's especially impressive here because they haven't compromised on the upper, midsole or outsole durability to achieve it. We would rate the midsole as great.
Puma grip in the outsole is phenomenal. Puma has been experimenting on its racing line. We have seen extreme cuts on the Fast Star and Elite 4. Thankfully, that's not the case with Deviate 4. It still retains a healthy coverage, primarily at the forefoot. There are 2 patches in the heel, the larger one being on the lateral side, where majority runners tend to land. The grip has been great on normal and wet roads. Our only gripe is that just like V3, the large midsole cutout still tends to pick up stones, and there is some exposed foam in the midfoot. However, based on our experience with the Deviate 4 after 100 kilometers, the exposed foam has shown minimal wear and tear. We would rate the outsole as great.
Talking about alternatives, Nike Zoom Fly 6 is a top choice. Its strongest suit is versatility, where the Deviate 3 and Magic Speed 4 previously lacked. Deviate 4 has caught up, but we would still lean towards the Zoom Fly 6 because it's slightly cheaper and the fit is almost perfect and true to size.
The other big contender would be the A6 Magic Speed 5. V5 has seen a huge update. The stack has been reduced by 7 mils while dropping 50 grams in weight. These changes make Speed 5 extremely light and agile for quicker runs and races. The icing on the cake is the introduction of their top-tier Superfoam Flight Foam Leap as the top layer, along with a full-length carbon plate. Speed 5 is the closest thing you can get to a super shoe without spending 22 to 25k.
Here is a chart of where Deviate 4 stands compared to the competition. V4 features smart tweaks to make it suitable for a wider audience. Puma deserves credit for actually listening to runners' feedback regarding the upper. That being said, Deviate 4 has seen a jump in price. It now comes at 17,000, a 1,000 rupees increase over Deviate 3 and Magic Speed 5. Thankfully, we are finally seeing discounts in some websites, making it slightly more accessible for runners. See you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.